Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, we'll have picks here from college football, big card on Saturday. Also, picks coming in here from the NBA. Of course, we're not going to forget Major League Baseball. Toronto Blue Jays up 1-0 in this series with their bats exploding on the Dodgers. That's how you beat them. Get to the starters, and then you see that trash coming out of the bullpen in middle relief. That's how you get to them there. And of course, we got hockey on the board as well. It's always that big Saturday card. And we'll go ahead and welcome in. Guys, make sure what you want to do is hit that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience when you do that. So what we'll do is meet the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's do Javon, what's going on?
Hey, that's it. Tony T, good morning. DeAndre, good morning. This is it. This is the best time of the year. Like I keep trying to tell you guys, we have all the sports kind of in rotation right now. World Series, football, basketball, you name it, man. We have UFC. This is a great card today with UFC. I hate to be the spoiler guy, but, we already know it's going to be Aspinall by knockout. So just go ahead and lock that in real quick and go ahead and clock some money with me. Other than that, we can talk about yesterday. For me, really quick, 5-4 day, or actually 4-5 day, still turned a little bit of profit. We're looking forward to today, man. I'm blessed to be here. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys are staying healthy out there. Let's get to some bread, man. Let's get to it.
Let's do it indeed. Let's say hello to DeAndre. DeAndre, what's going on?
Good morning, man. Happy money making Saturday to everybody in the chat, man. Good job by that Javon. I see you've been red hot. Coming off a 3-0 day. This week kind of been shaky for me, but we back on that right side. So just ready to break the game down with some amazing cappers, and shout out to everybody in the chat. Good luck.
Good luck today. Big day like Saturdays. Well, I dropped my game yesterday. Best bet with the I was on the Dodger run line. That didn't work out too well, right? I was going to back Snell. I know everything was going against him, but the Blue Jays pounded them. And of course, we saw the weakness there with the Dodgers. Get to the starters, and you get the really bad bullpen there coming in for LA. So we'll get to game two. Oh, speaking of baseball, it is the World Series. So let's lead it off here with the World Series here. Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Yamamoto and Gausman. Of course, Gausman going today, not in the game one because they went with Yasevich in this one. And in game number two, we're seeing here the line here for the Dodgers favorite about $1.43. Total sits here 7.5. A little juice to the over in some books, some juice to the under. There, we'll start this one off here with Javon.
Well, I think it's about time I just keep it honest with myself, keep it honest with you guys. I thought I knew what was going to happen with the Mariners. I was wrong. I thought I knew what was going to happen yesterday with the Dodgers. I was wrong. At this point, for somebody like me, I'm just going to keep it real with you guys, man. I have gambled every day or damn near every day in this MLB season. It's been a long one. I'm not afraid to just tell you guys I'm going to watch this one as a fan. Sit back for the last 3 days or the last 3 games, whatever it may be, 4 or 5 games, and just be a fan, man. That's just me personally. I know these two guys probably have some key information to get you guys some dough, but I don't. I can't predict this shit anymore, man. For the Blue Jays to come out and score 11 runs with the rookie on the mound, that's it, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll just be a fan. Let's see what these guys have to say. Let's keep it real, man.
All right, really good. Let's move on. DeAndre, what's happening? What do you got in this one?
Yeah, man. We're a team, Javon ain't got nothing, but I'm quite sure me and Mr. Tony T do. So with that being said, man, I was on the Blue Jays yesterday, man. I'm going right back to him with the plus money. Kevin Gausman been good at home. He been good at the crib. I don't trust Yamamoto on the road. These Blue Jays bats are hot, so I'm going to keep trusting them at home. And I take them to go up 2-0 against this Dodgers team. Y'all must have forgot this Dodgers team been bad in the middle of the year. The bullpen's still a problem, so I take the Blue Jays.
There you go. Here from DeAndre, tell me what I think about this game. What I should have done yesterday, and that is go over in this one, Dodgers in Toronto. What the Blue Jays hitting, 300 in the playoffs right now? I mean, this is bad. That's amazing. Think about how many playoff game series we've had and the way they've been pounding. They pounded Fried. Right, that's what really got my attention. I said, well, Snell's been unstoppable. He's okay. Let me just get in the water here with Snell. No, they didn't. And of course, as I said before, get to the starter, and then you see the bad bullpen because the Dodgers really need their starters to go 7. Then you can bring in this Glass now. Then you can bring in this Sasaki. But if these guys can't go deep, then you start seeing the boundaries. Of course, they missed. I don't know if Vesia would have even made a difference, to be honest with you, because the way they've been pounding lefties, they might even hit Vesia, right? We talked about Vesia. It is some sort of medical issue with his pregnant wife. So, we got to be careful when we start. I know we were going a long tangent yesterday, but it is a serious issue there. He's dealing at home. So there. But anyway, yeah, Sheehan didn't get it done. But again, they got to the Dodger bad bullpen. You're going to see them here in middle relief. So you get to the starter, you'll get to the Dodgers there. And we saw that. And of course, the Dodgers were not hitting very well in some of their series. But we'll see how it goes. It's I don't believe in momentum. And some people have said don't believe in momentum in baseball, but in a 7-game series, no, I don't, not really, because you've got to really get into long losing streaks before I stop looking at the numbers. But here, again, both bullpens are in poor playoff form. And here's something to note here: Toronto 18-5 to the over as a home dog of even money or higher. So I'm going to look here at the over in this one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony S'more Show. Let's get to the Let's get to the college football for today. It's your big card here on Saturday. So in block 1, and we're gonna have some pretty big blocks here because of this, the way they schedule the time. A lot of early starts, not a whole lot of late starts. If you noticed, maybe because of the World Series coming in here. But in block 1, we're gonna cover the games from noon and 12:45. So we're not gonna cover the 1 here. So games at noon Eastern and the 1 at 12:45, which is Auburn, Arkansas. That's where we're gonna stop. So notable games here will be UCLA, Indiana. Look at this, Indiana 26.5 in that one, total 53.5. Other notables here: SMU, Wake Forest. SMU road favorite of 3. Ole Miss at Oklahoma. We'll get everyone's attention here on ABC. Oklahoma 4.5 and 5, total 52.5. We've got a lot of MAC in this time as well. And Kansas State, Kansas is another notable one here. Kansas 3.5, total 55.5. And we're going to stop here. We're going to cover Auburn, Arkansas on this block. Arkansas 2.5. Total 56.5. We start here with Javon. You're on mute there, Javon.
Hey, that's my bad. That's the first, man. Appreciate you, Tony T. For me, it's going to be Arkansas money line over Auburn here in this first one. I got Arkansas averaging over 500 yards per game. I think it gives them a major edge, over Auburn's, how do I put it, struggling attack, to say the least. I think the home field advantage adds another boost. I'm looking for this Arkansas team to snap this 5-game skid that they're on, right, and kind of get their season back on track. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it now. I'm looking for them to finish their drives in the red zone and limit the penalties to get it done, man. I'm looking for kind of a motivated Hogs team here at home to go ahead and beat this Auburn team. And we're looking at I think like a buy low spot, right? I think everybody's looking at this the wrong way, but this is more of a buy low spot. So let's go ahead and take Arkansas on the money line. And another tough one, right? Oklahoma, Ole Miss. For me, I'm going to roll with another home team. I'm going to try to just dumb this matchup down. It's really complicated, but I think Oklahoma with the defense, which is ranking nationally, 28th nationally? Trying to see. I got my numbers all mixed up. Regardless, I'm running with Oklahoma in the defense. I think their rushing attack, which is improving, I think they're going to lean heavily on that and kind of slow this game down, try to keep Ole Miss's offense off the field as much as possible. Give me Oklahoma, man. Give me -5.5 Oklahoma.
There we go.
That's it for this early slate.
That's for the slate from Javon. Move on over to DeAndre.
Yeah, in this first slide, man, I like Kansas State as a road dog. Last week they coming off a big win last week, and I think this Kansas State team is overrated. Basically, they're underrated. My bad. I think they're underrated by how they started their season. So I take Kansas State with the 3.5. I see Kent State and Bowling Green. If anyone interested in that game. I think it's too many points at home with Kent State. Bowling Green is not really good. Another one, I like Memphis as a home dog versus South Florida. And that's it for that slide. Just those 2 games.
There we go. From DeAndre, tell you what I think about some of these games here. I was going to look under in Syracuse, Georgia Tech, but that game has moved too much. I can't go to 52, so I'm staying away from that. Just be careful with Syracuse. Their quarterback is they're having a lot of turnovers, a lot of picks since they lost Angeli for the year. It's just been pick. They've been a pick machine, so just stay away from that one. I like Old Dominion here. I think they're the better team here against App State team. They're not defending very good on the road. They got 301 yards passing per game. On offense, not very efficient. A quarterback not running the ball very well. ODU is just putting up points at home. I'll take them in that spot there. I just don't trust North Carolina here. They're just not a very good team. I'll take Virginia in this one. Virginia's offensive numbers have been lower of late, but offensively on the road, they're running the football, getting good good play at quarterback. North Carolina, just the quarterback. I don't know. They're sticking with Gio Lopez. This guy is just not there, man. I don't know what they're thinking over there, but the quarterback play has been terrible. I'll look here. Also, the Tar Heels defense, not the greatest here. So I'll look at Virginia in that spot. I'm going to take the points here with Ole Miss. Mateer, he's got that thumb issue, and I was worried about him throwing those long balls. And that was the thing when he wanted to come back in that game against Texas. Everyone was excited about Mateer coming back, and then there was some shade thrown at it, saying that from the coach, saying, well, we're not sure about whether or not he can throw the long ball. And we see what happened when he threw those long passes. They were floating up there, and they were getting picked off. So I think defensively, when you can't throw the long ball, you're at a disadvantage, especially in this SEC conference where you got really good teams. I'll look here at Ole Miss in this spot here. The Sooners against the SEC this year just rushing for 2.6 yards a carry. Ole Miss against a conference really efficient in the passing game, 9.1 yards per pass attempt, almost 300 yards passing. I'll look at Ole Miss in that spot there. What else we have here? I'm going to take Rutgers. I know Rutgers got pounded, but their offense has really improved this year. Each team is looking for the first win against the Big Ten, but Purdue has issues at quarterback. The Scarlet Nine on the road has got a pretty good work at quarterback, throwing for over 200 yards there in this one. Oh, I'm sorry, for almost 300 yards on the road. I'll look at them in that spot there. What else do we have here? I'm going to take the plus points with Kansas State. Kansas at home has a loss to Cincinnati. Kansas State's defended well on the road against the Big 12. They've rushed well as well. Kansas defense against the Big 12, giving up 6.2 yards per carry, 242 rushing yards they're allowing. I'll take the points there in that one. There, I would caution that Memphis game. We got issues at quarterback. Brendan Lewis is questionable, and that's who they need. Brendan Lewis getting injured. If he doesn't play, I would look at USF in this one because Lewis is an accurate quarterback. He's a mobile quarterback. He got hurt in that last game. That's why they lost. I mean, people were like, wow, how did Memphis lose last week? Well, it's because Brendan Lewis got hurt, and the backup didn't do very well. They have a true freshman at backup quarterback, and that's the problem there. I'll look at USF in that spot, especially with the injury to Brendan Lewis. I like Wake Forest plus the points. We saw what happened to SMU in their lone road game against a power conference. They got beat. Here, their backup quarterback will have a test. Wake Forest has defended well at home. They're rushing for 5 yards a carry. SMU, another team. Let's see, but I think they've been upgraded here. Kevin Jennings has been upgraded to probable. So he looks like he'll go there. But I still like Wake here plus the points. And what else do I have here? I would look at Arkansas. Auburn just has trouble scoring points. That's the problem with Auburn. They just can't get points on the board. Arkansas has been competitive against the SEC. Auburn against a conference has now scored more than 17 points in all 4 losses, and they're struggling running the football and throwing the ball in conference. At least Arkansas is getting points up there. They've lost a lot of close games, too, so I'll look at Arkansas there to pick them. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Shows. We continue here with college football. And this one, another big block because of the way these games are scheduled. So in this block, we're going to cover the games from 1 p.m. Eastern time and include the 3:30 Eastern block. So we've got here 1 Eastern, include the 3:30 Eastern, not touch the 4 Eastern. So from 1 Eastern to 3:30 Eastern, let's look at some of these notable matchups we have in the slot. NC State Pitt is one of them. Pitt 6.5, total 53. Also in this spot, we've got Ole Miss and Vanderbilt. I'm sorry, Missouri and Vanderbilt. It's Vanderbilt laying 3, total 52.5. BYU, Iowa State. Is this when BYU takes their first loss? We'll see. Iowa State 2.5, total 48.5. Alabama and South Carolina in this block. Alabama 11.5, total 47.5. Illinois at Washington. Washington 3.5, total 54.5. And those are the notable games here in this block. So this block 1 Eastern includes the 3:30 Eastern. We start with Javon.
For me, I just have one sharp play in this group, and it's going to be Toledo on the money line against Washington State. They are on the road. I'm fairly close to Washington State, proximity-wise. I'll let you guys know, man, these boys, they party and they party hard. Every Friday, every Saturday. That's what they were out doing. I'm not going to name anybody, but I'm just going to let you guys know these boys were out partying, and they were partying late last night. Give me Toledo on the money line. I think when we talk just football, I think they control the trenches, both sides. Washington State is severely injured on the defensive side of the ball. I think Toledo has the running game advantage. Like I said, when you control the trenches, especially with some tired boys that might have been out there drinking all night, I think they get tossed around. I think the running game tosses them around. I think it's an easy win for Toledo. Go ahead and clock them in on the money line. I think that's my best bet of the day. I will put that up on the site, actually, right after this.
There we go here from Javon. We'll move on over to DeAndre.
Yeah, first game on my card is Alabama versus South Carolina. I know Alabama been good. They've been dominating. But I'm gonna take South Carolina with the 11.5. I think it's just too many points for a home battle. Then I like Minnesota versus Iowa. They've been playing. Minnesota has been real good, and we're getting over a touchdown with them on the road. I'll take that. What else do I like in this slide? I like BYU over Iowa State. I think they stay undefeated in this spot. This BYU team play good on the road and at home. Let's see here.
I was scared of that game, man. I'm trying to figure out why are they favored? Even I understand, like, it just didn't make sense to me, but I understand they're at home. Maybe Tony T will let us know.
Okay, then another one on Texas and Mississippi State. I'll take the under. This Texas offense haven't shown me anything on the road to make me think that there's going to be points in this game. And the last one in this spot, give me a second. I'll take Illinois over Washington. Washington haven't been competitive this season. And I like Utah State over New Mexico.
There we go here from DeAndre. Tell you what I think here about some of these games. I'll be butting heads here with DeAndre. I'm going to go here with New Mexico. I'm going to go with New Mexico here in this spot. Utah State has lost every road game, including that big loss at Hawaii, which is really concerning because I don't think Hawaii's that good. Yes, Mexico's won all of their home games. The Aggies in that loss at Hawaii gave up over 5 yards per rush, 311 yards passing. That's scary here. And they were inaccurate quarterback play. At home, the Lobos stopping the run, stopping the pass. Utah State on the road against the Mountain West the past 2+ seasons, 1-6 of the spread. Lobos 10-4 of the spread at home. I'll look at New Mexico here there in that spot. What else we have here in this block here? There's a lot of Sun Belt, a lot of MAC here in this spot, man. I don't want to touch some of these. I'm going to go ahead and lay it with Alabama. South Carolina 1-4 against the SEC. Really bad home losses to the Sooners and the Commodores. The game cost against the conference, not running the football, and they're giving up 4.5 yards to carry. Alabama against the conference defending the pass and getting really good work at quarterback. Crimson Tide, they do have road wins in the SEC at Missouri and Georgia. South Carolina 2-4 the spread as home dog. I'll look at Alabama there in that spot. I agree with the Minnesota play here. Golden Gophers have played well. Iowa here is getting really bad quarterback play against the Big Ten. I'll look at Minnesota there at that plus price. Agree with DeAndre. I like BYU here in this one. Cougars 8-2 the spread on the road following a home game. Iowa State, I know they've won all their home games, but man, BYU notable wins on the road at Arizona, Colorado, and East Carolina. They pounded East Carolina in that game. That kind of woke me up on this team.
I like the overtime game. The overtime game?
It's Arizona, man. Yeah. Yep. They're hitting on all the key data points in the Big 12. Rushing, defending the rush, the pass, deficiency in the passing department, defending the pass. When you look at Iowa State here against the Big 12, giving up 5 yards per carry on the ground, that's not going to be good against this BYU offensive line. Yeah, and they're getting inaccurate quarterback play there. I'm not really a big fan of this. Any of the Iowa schools, I'm not a fan of their quarterback play there. I'll look there at BYU in that spot there. And what else do we have here in this big block? Yeah, I'm a believer. I'm gonna take Vandy in this one. It's back-to-back road games for Missouri. Vanderbilt in conference is running the ball effectively. They're stopping the run. Missouri here against this SEC has not been efficient in the passing game, but they're giving up over 66% completion rate. I'll look at Vandy in that spot. I'm a believer here in San Diego State. It was hard for me to do that because I followed this program a lot, but against the Mountain West, they are really pounding and playing well, running the football, getting good quarterback play, defending. Fresno State has struggled to run the football in the Mountain West, and they give up almost 4.5 yards of carry on the ground. Aztecs have covered 5 of 6. I'll look at San Diego State there in that spot. And what else do we have in here? I like Miami, Ohio here at home against Western Michigan. Miami at home, rushing for 5.5 yards a carry, getting really good quarterback play. The defender run and pass well at home. You look at WMU on the road, not running the football, getting really bad quarterback play on the road. Red Hawks 8-2 of the spread as his home favorite. I'll look at Miami, Ohio there in that spot. All right. What else do we have? Anything else in this block? That'll do it in that block for me. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. Smaller block here, just in case the way the games have been scheduled time-wise. In this block, we're going to cover the 4 Eastern all the way to the 3 Eastern. Just a few games in this block, 4 of them to be accurate here. Here we're going to cover Baylor, Cincinnati. Here we got Cincinnati 3.5, total 67. Oklahoma State and Texas Tech. Texas Tech 37.5, 36.5. Total sits here at 54. Now, this is down from an opener of 39, by the way. Texas and Mississippi State. We got Texas 7.5-point favorite on the road, total 47.5. And we're going to stop at TCU in West Virginia. TCU 16.5, total 55.5. So just 4 in this block. We start with Javon.
Oh, if LSU isn't in this slate, I'll sit back, baby. But that's it, man. I got something for that LSU game. I'll sit back.
All right, we move on over to DeAndre.
In this spot here, like I said, man, I take the under with Texas and Mississippi State. This Texas offense haven't shown me anything to make me want to think that there's going to be points in this game. The quarterback play has been awful. The running back play has been awful. Second back-to-back game on the road for Texas. So I don't think we're going to be seeing too much from this offense. I take under there. Is the Oregon-Wisconsin game in this block, Mr. Tony T?
No, it's on the next one.
Next one. Okay. Baylor, Cincinnati. I take the 3.5 with this Baylor team. I think the Cincinnati team is overvalued in this spot because they've been having a lot of they've been blowing a lot of teams out and stuff like that. But I still take Baylor in this spot.
Yeah, from DeAndre, 4 games in this block, and one of them I'll be looking at here is I like the over in Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. Texas Tech may go over on their own. This issue here at quarterback with Texas Tech, but it looks like, let's see, Will Hammond here. It's probable in this spot here for Texas Tech there. So I just want to make sure there's no issue there at quarterback. Yeah, it looks like we're fine here at the quarterback position here for Texas Tech. But the issue I have here with this Oklahoma State team can't defend anybody. At home, the Red Raiders putting up 54 points a game. They're 10-4 to the over as home favorite. Cowboys have gone over in 4 of 6, allowing 70% completions, 354 yards passing, 10 yards per pass attempt. My goodness. On paper, this game looks like Texas Tech could put up almost 70 on this team. the way this Oklahoma State team is defended. I'll look over in that one. Baylor and Cincinnati. I'm going to take Cincinnati here. Bearcats have won all of their true home games, an 8-point win against Iowa State. It is back-to-back road games for the Bears. Baylor defense on the road, giving up over 4.5 yards to carry, over 272 yards passing, 8.3 yards per pass attempt. Cincinnati at home putting up 40 a game, running the football, getting great quarterback play and defending. Baylor, dating back to last season, has failed to cover 7 of 8. Final road win. Cincinnati 3-1 of the spread there. I'll look at Cincinnati there in that spot. Yeah, I'm a Blake Shapen guy. I'll take Mississippi State here plus 7.5. They got the job done last year covering the game. Texas has just been terrible in road games. They missed the cover in all 3 road games on the road, averaging 3 yards a carry, getting bad quarterback play. The Bulldogs are running the football at home. They're throwing well, defending well. I'll look at Mississippi State there at plus the 7.5. And that TCU West Virginia game, I'm not going to lay that many points in West Virginia. I know the Mountaineers are bad this year. Rich Rod is going to need some time to fix that program, but I'll stay away here from that one. In that one with TCU and West Virginia, looks just like a lot of points you want to lay in that road spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. We will close out college football with these final games here on the board. We go from 7 Eastern all the way to the 10:15 Eastern time. And notable games here would be Wisconsin, Oregon 31.5, total 44.5. Also, we have here Michigan State. We got Michigan 14 on the road, total 47.5. Texas A&M and LSU. A&M 2.5 on the road, total 49.5. Tennessee, Kentucky. Well, we got to Tennessee 8, total 54.5. Houston, Arizona State, ASU 7, total 46.5. Let's see about Levitt's status. Levitt, probable. Looks like the news is good for Levitt. Upgraded to probable there for Arizona State's quarterback. And then we'll close out with Colorado and Utah. Utah at home, 14 at total 49.5. Looks like Devin Dampier has been upgraded to probable, so it looks like we'll have some quarterbacks playing there in that spot. So we got you caught up there in that block. Let's see if there's any other quarterback issues we got to bring up for you guys. Looks like Billy Edwards is still questionable with that knee for Wisconsin. He's missed several games, by the way, with that knee issue. They've been going to a backup for a while, and Edwards has been sidelined for a while here with that knee issue. So we start this block here with Javon.
All right, man. This is it. I understand we have a diehard LSU fan right here, but you should be happy, brother. You should be happy that it's over. Okay, I'm gonna let you know why. Brian Kelly, you're out of here, and you're dying at Death Valley. If you were gonna save this team, you would have done it a long time ago. If you were gonna do something, you would have done it a long time ago. It ends here tonight. You will be fired shortly after. That's my prediction. I'm gonna tell you guys why. You're looking at LSU team that's just too inconsistent on the offensive side of the ball. Most notably in the run game with the blocking game, just too inconsistent. You look at Nessmeyer, whether you want to call it or not, he's playing injured with that torso injury. There's too much stacked up against this LSU team. They're underdogs at home for reason. I understand the narrative everybody wants to chase. Brian Kelly stays alive. No, he doesn't. He's dying at Death Valley. It's a wrap, man. Texas A&M, go ahead and pull out that belt. Let's just make it easy, right? This isn't going to be last second. Can Brian Kelly save? No, it's going to be bad if it gets bad out there for him. And that's just what I think. So let's go ahead and extend it. Let's reach for plus money while we try to send Kelly packing, man.
Yes,
that's
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got.
Right. You know, they would have. Who was that coach that was there before him? He goes, if you lose 3 games or more, that's terminal offense. I forgot who the coach was. The guy who used the USC defensive coordinator. But yeah, Kelly not having a good time there at LSU. Well, out in Cajun country from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I'm pretty sure DeAndre will have an opinion on that game. We'll go on to DeAndre.
I'll mute my mic for this one, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Javon, man. This is what we come here on Saturdays for, to compete with our favorite best teams and stuff like that, But with that being said, man, I'm sorry, Javon, man. I gotta go the other way, man. I gotta throw my L's up, man. I'm gonna be going to this game tonight, so we're gonna be live in Death Valley, man.
Nice.
It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be rocking. We're gonna be tailgating, man. I'm all over LSU in this spot, man. Why are we only 2.5? Why we not even getting a field goal at home? Why we not getting +3 at home? Why we getting 2.5?
I just told you why, but it's okay.
I'm all over LSU, Javon, man. I'm going money line, LSU money line. Let's go Tigers, man. Boot up, let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna take LSU in that spot. I like this Michigan versus Michigan State game. I just think it's too many points with the Michigan State. We getting the 14.5 with the hook, so I'm gonna take Michigan State. I'm gonna take Kentucky with the 7.5 at home. I like what I seen from them last week. I like Houston getting a 7.5 also versus Arizona State. I like the under in this Colorado versus Utah game. I only had one more I like. And I live with Oregon coming off the L. I live with Oregon.
There we go here from DeAndre. I'll tell you what I think about these games here. I'm going to look at Troy here. Troy's a team that's improved here. Louisiana quarterback situation, a massive concern. Louisiana, the other team from the changing country is Louisiana. There, don't call us UL Lafayette anymore. They hate that. It's now Louisiana. They're dealing with quarterback issues there. We could see the third string had to relieve last week, and their first and second stringer is hurt. So it's a quarterback situation there here with Louisiana. So I'll look at Troy. Troy's been solid here defensively. Raging Cajuns on the road give up 37 points a game. Can't stop the run, can't stop the pass. Getting bad quarterback play on the road. You could see a third string in there for you. At Trojans at home in the conference, putting up 39 points a game. Getting great work there. Quarterback, Troy used to be the class of the Sun Belt back in the day, right? They used to pound everybody over there. I think they're getting back to that. I like Troy in that spot there. What else are we doing here with let me see what the Stanford quarterback situation is. Looks like Go Bronson will play. So I'll stay away from that one. I would under, but Go Bronson looks like he's going to play there against the Ute. there. Give me Arkansas State here against Georgia Southern on the road. Has been absolutely hammered. 0-3 on the road, been blown out in every single game. A recent loss by 25 in James Madison. They can't stop the run, can't stop the pass, give up almost 600 yards per game on the road. Give me Arkansas State there in that short one, in that price against in that one here against Georgia Southern. Don't want to touch the Louisville game there. I don't want to lay it, and I don't even want to take it, to be honest with you. This Boston College team has been absolutely horrible this year. I don't want to touch that game. Michigan State, I'm there with DeAndre. I'll take Michigan State here plus 14.5. They are putting up some points at home, and they're defending the ball very well. They can throw the football a little bit. I don't know about this freshman quarterback here on the road here in this spot. I'm got my concerns here. I saw that Michigan USC isn't that good, man. I know they got hammered in that game. That scares me in this one. I'll look at Indian Charles for Michigan State can throw the football a little bit here. Michigan State on the road has rushed well, but the quarterback play is a concern. And on defense on the road here for Michigan, get up 281 yards passing, 71% completion rate. Michigan State can throw the football a little bit. They defend the run and pass well at home. I'll look at Michigan State here plus the points there. Let's see what else we have here. Stay away from that Colorado State-Wyoming game. I just don't have a good feel for that. I don't. Colorado State's terrible this year. Really struggled here with defense and not getting good quarterback accuracy on the road. I would lean Cowboys in that one. Yeah, I'm with you. I got to take LSU there plus the points. There you go. The concern I have here is A&M's. Well, first off, LSU's losses have all come on the road. A&M here on the road gave up 42 at Arkansas, 48 at Notre Dame, gave up almost 6 yards to carry on the ground, 276 yards passing, 8.5 yards per pass attempt. Those defensive numbers are absolute trash, right?
Throw them L's up. Let's go, Tigers.
They're giving up 41 points per game on the road. And you're going to Death Valley.
Let's go.
And DeAndre will tell you they're already lining up in the tailgate. They'll be
going today. We're gonna be out there.
Yes, sir. Be lined up. They're already lining up. You know what? They're gonna be sauced up. They're gonna bring their home brew and buy some. They sell liquor there. You got to bring your own booze in the parking lot. They're
gonna need to be sauced up because by the end it's just gonna be tragic, brother. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You don't understand, man.
Who was that, Russ? Who was that guy who used to bring the purple juice? They're going to have the purple juice out. Who was that quarterback? Russell.
LSU take them behind the woods.
They like to drink that purple juice. I forgot what they call it, home brew. They're bringing the home brews over there. The purple juice. I forgot. That was Russell. Who was that quarterback back in LSU back in the day that drafted number 1 by the Raiders? But anyway, they like to drink that purple stuff. I don't know what you guys put in it, but man, it's potent.
I know what they got up in there, but listen, check it out. Listen, it don't matter. Purple, green, red, you're losing.
Yeah. They like their
little and yellow. Let's go, man.
There we go.
Tigers.
Sprite, Fanta, don't matter. You're losing.
There you go.
Mandigo.
They'll be sauced up, ready to go.
I can't wait for this one, man.
This one's gonna be good. Jamarcus Russell, there you go. Jamarcus Russell. They got the purple juice ready to go in LSU. All the fans coming in, ready to drink it up there. Look at that. They've lost 5 games, night games, and the plus 20 years at home. Jamarcus Russell there. There's the guy right there. That's the game we're going to keep. Spike Blueberry Lemonade. There you go. The purple juice will be out and rolling.
I just don't think the books are handing out plus money for Cinderella stories like this, man. Especially for somebody like Brian Kelly, who's been on the hot seat, man. I think his ass is grass. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Well, see, I gotta give you credit. You're looking at a fishy line, and I was surprised too that LSU was getting points at home, especially when you look at the road numbers for Texas. That was the one line that looked fishy to me. And now that I think about it, why are they giving LSU points at home? That's what I have to be. There you go. I knew Rod would have the recipe for the purple juice. There you go. Man,
for the actual purple juice.
This might have been before DeAndre's time when Russell they would drink the purple juice. That was a drink of choice. I don't know if they still do it over there. I mean,
maybe said 1 cup.
Jamarcus Russell, yeah, he was the guy. He liked the purple juice, and that was your drink of choice. But I guess they drink something different over there. I'm going to look here at Houston plus the points. Houston's won each of their 3 road games. I know ASU nearly lost to the Red Raiders at home, and the Red Raiders were using a backup quarterback. My goodness, I mean that was not a good look for them. Cougars getting good play at quarterback and on the road. ASU struggle on the ground. I'll take the points there with Houston. Oh man, I'm a Dion fan, but man, it's tough to win in Utah. I gotta lay it there with Utah. Devin Dampier is strong. Colorado 0-2 on the road, losing by 14 and 16 points. I'm not really a big Caden Salter fan, although he had a pretty good game last time out with their home victory against Iowa State. But man, you're going on the road in Utah, especially night game. Woo! That's a tough one there. I can only look at the home team there. Devin Dampier, that running quarterback, Utah at home running for 5.5 yards a carry, getting good work at quarterback, plus on defense. They are 3-1 to the spread when favored it by 7.5 to 14 points. And I could only look here at Utah there in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show as we turn our attention over to the association. We were kind of talking before the show, NBA, a lot of surprises out there,
Yeah, that was a Freaky Friday, if I'd call it.
Yeah, a Freaky Friday, no doubt about that here in the NBA. We'll look at the games here. We'll do it in one block. They've scheduled 5 games on the block for today, and we'll just do it. We'll do it in one block here. Bulls and the Magic here. We see Orlando here going to lay 6 total, 232.5. Collins and White are out for Chicago. Suggs and Moritz Wagner are doubtful. We go to OKC and Atlanta here. OKC with some rest, but man, they need it because they were pushed to 2 overtimes to start the season. Atlanta with rest disadvantage. OKC favored 6.5 on the road, total 238. In this game, laundry list of injuries here. Caruso, Joe, Topic, Kenrick Williams, Jalen Williams out for OKC. Holmgren and Wallace are questionable. On the Atlanta side, Porzingis and Rasacher are both questionable. Hornets and Sixers. We got the Sixers with the rest here. Sixers 5, both teams rested, I believe. Sixers here 4.5, total 236.5 in this game. We got Green and Williams out for Charlotte. George, McCain, Watford out for Philadelphia. Edwards here will be probable for Philadelphia. Next up, Pacers and Grizzlies. Oh, those Grizzlies, were they ugly last night? My goodness here. This one's at a pick'em here. We saw Indiana favored 1.5 last night. There's been a turn here. You're seeing now in most books, Grizzlies favored down 1. We're seeing 1.5 come up at DraftKings, total 237.5. So we have a change of favorite there in Pacers and Grizzlies. On the Pacers side, Jackson, Jones, McConnell, Nembhard is out. So there we go. That's a big injury for Indiana because we know Halliburton is out there. On the Memphis side, Clark, Edey, Jerome, Pippen, Williams out for Memphis tonight. And we close it out with Phoenix and Denver. Boy, Phoenix got hammered. We got Denver 13.5 here with rest advantage against the Suns on a back-to-back now in elevation. Total 233.5. In this one, where Phoenix just Green out. That's it. That's only one out. Of course, we know Phoenix on a back-to-back. Denver, a clean injury report coming in. That didn't help Minnesota last night. So we start here with Javon.
All right, man. I got to do some quick backtracking, some quick groundwork. After yesterday, I came on here and I made an ass out of myself, right? I told you guys some things. And this is a prime example, right? We tried to talk about it yesterday, but let me be the example. That's okay. Do not overreact this early on in the season, right? Small sample sizes. I took a small sample size in the preseason. I took one game in the regular season, and I overreacted on a couple of these teams. I'm not going to lie to you, especially when it comes to the Miami Heat. All right. So let's just start there. Do not overreact, right? Small sample sizes. Let's just keep trying to build. With that being said, today's slate, there's not a lot that I like, but if I had to lean, I would lean towards the Magic over the Bulls. I understand the Magic are on a back-to-back, but they are at home. I don't really like to factor in these back-to-backs too much. I understand the Bulls also played well, but that was as at home, you know what I mean, with the home crowd. This Bulls team, there's just not enough there for me, right? You're leaning on guys like Josh Giddey, DeSomu right now because we spoke of the injuries. And like I said, on the road, I don't know if I can trust them. It looked like the Magic packed it up early last night if you guys were watching that game. It's another one where I overreacted, right? We kind of were bashing on the Atlanta Hawks. Well, they played a little bit of defense, enough to get the win, right? And so, yeah, man, I think the Magic can go ahead and get the easy cover there at the 6.5. And then speaking of those Hawks, this game right here, I think this is more about the Thunder, right? We're testing the Thunder. We took them to 2 overtimes in the first 2 games. I think this is all about the Thunder, right? How far can we push the Thunder? So what's next, man? For me, You're facing a high-powered offense who refuses to play defense. Let's see how many points you guys can score, man. Let's take the over here for various reasons. I think it's just going to be a lack of defense. If you looked at Shea last game, at the end of that double overtime, he was beat. So I think Atlanta has no problem scoring the ball, even on a back-to-back as well. So those are the only two that I like here. Just leans, like I said, they're not premiums or anything for me. Let's just keep trying to build some information because, like you guys saw me yesterday, I made an ass out of myself, man. Straightforward, man.
There you go with Javon. We move on over to DeAndre.
Yeah, man. Looking at this first game, the Bulls and the Magic. I want to be on the Bulls, man. I like the role that Josh Giddey is now playing as the point forward. He's playmaking, he's scoring, he's rebounding, he's creating the offense. We just seen this Bulls team beat this Piston team outright as underdogs. Like Javon said, I know that was at home. They're coming out now on the road, so it's definitely gonna be a test. We know that this Orlando team got better. But I still think that by this being the Eastern Conference matchup, these two teams both in the East, I think it's going to be competitive. And I think that's getting all those buckets in my back pocket. I take the Bulls to get the backdoor cover in that one. And this Hawks and this Thunder game, I don't got nothing on that game. But I do like the Pacers versus the Grizzlies. I'm going to take this Pacers team. I just like what I seen from this Pacers team. The Siakam, Toppin, they got these guys basically same from last year. They didn't play without Halliburton before. I just don't know what's going on in Memphis right now. I hate that they lost Desmond Bain, Ja Morant. The injuries kind of concerning, but he's still making stuff happen. But Jaren Jackson just can't keep playing defense and trying to be the number one scorer. So I'm gonna take the Pacers in this spot. And
I'm sorry to cut you off, DeAndre, but do you guys hear that? It's like it almost sounds like a fart, but I know damn well somebody can't just be killing their ass off right now. But so I'm like, is it like a?
It might just be some static.
Okay, yeah. It's all good. Let's just address it, man, because like I know damn well, right? And if not, go to the hospital, go get checked out. But let's keep it pushing. Right, love y'all.
Yeah. But for the last one, I think we can live with the Nuggets here in this spot. The Nuggets go stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib, and coming off that loss to the Warriors, getting them back at home in front of the home crowd for the first game. I live with the Nuggets.
There we go from DeAndre. Man, all right, I'll look here at the. I'll look here at we hit the mute button, might be because of static there. I'm gonna look at the Bulls as well here. Offensively, the Magic 108 points per 100 possessions. Chicago defended well in that opener against the Pistons. They have been good as a road dog for the last season here. 12-7 as road dog of 3.5 to 9.5 points. The Bulls will have the rest advantage in this spot. I'll look at the Bulls here plus the 6. OKC and Atlanta. OKC's gonna get their best shot from everybody. That's what you're gonna get. And I like Atlanta here plus 6.5. OKC does have rest advantage, but man, they need probably another day of rest the way they've been pushed, as Javon talked about here in the first two games, the double overtime in both games. Thunder here averaging 114 points per 100 possessions, but the multiple injuries and the fact of the issue there with the with the injuries, I'll look at 6.5 there with Atlanta in that one. Boy, Charlotte and Philadelphia, right? Charlotte showed me something in that opener. I'm not going to overreact. Philadelphia did defensively get 116 points per 100 possessions. Both teams will have a single day of rest here, but I'm going to take the points here with Charlotte. This team showed me something in that opener. That win against, I know it was Brooklyn, but they pounded by 19 with great three-point shooting. Brandon Miller, he was a guy they missed last year, right? He got hurt during the season, and you saw the production go way down for the Charlotte team. So with Ball healthy, Miller healthy, this is a force here for this Charlotte team. I know Maxi's been hot. Edgecom, can he do it again? Can you do it? Can you back it up at twice? We'll see. We'll see what Edgecom can do here. Now they know him. He's on the court. Now they'll pay attention to him. We'll take him in that spot. Indiana and Memphis. Boy, it's just hard to trust this. I'm going to stay away from this game. The injury to Nembhard is the problem. Now you're missing Halliburton. Now you're missing Nembhard. To me, that's an issue there with the injuries. I'm going to kind of stay away from it. Although you just never know what you can get from Morant. Remember, Morant had a sprained ankle to start training camp. This is a back-to-back. So keep an eye on that injury report all day, right before start time, to see how Morant will respond here in a back-to-back spot. Indiana was even with OKC through one overtime period. And boy, the defense looked horrible for Memphis there. So
I agree with Solo though in the chat, man. I think they need to go ahead and break this up, man. Like we talked about in the lobby, Tony T, man, this Grizzlies team is just troublesome. John Morant, you had the league in your hands, man. We always like to talk about whose league is it, right? Who's the face of the league, rather. A couple years ago, as we all know, it was John Morant's. He had it, let it slip away. At this point, man, you guys, and it's contagious, man. Like we talked about, Zach Edey, you're not hurt. We already understand what's going on with you. You're in trouble. It's just trouble after trouble after trouble. I agree with Solo, man. I think they should break it on up, man, and look for better, man, because this ain't it. This ain't it. This is contagious, man. And I understand it's Memphis. If you guys know Memphis, if you ever been to Memphis, that's a rough and tough city as it is, man. So it's hard to run from trouble when it's all around you, but damn. I'll just say that, man.
There you go. From there, with Memphis, it's their Pacers do have the rest advantage. Although I would lean Indiana in this spot, even though they're on the road here. That tells you something. But man, Nemhart, the injury is a concern for me there. Boy, I can only look at. I know it's a big number, but man, Phoenix got hammered last night. They're in a back-to-back in elevation. I think they'll get hammered here. Nuggets, a team does have a day of rest here. Suns a back-to-back. Of course, Denver coming off the loss of Golden State. There, boy, they averaged 124 points per 100 possessions that this Nuggets to open the season. And I'm not a big fan of this Suns team. It's a really bad spot to get the back-to-back in high elevation. Rest day for Denver. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. We'll turn our attention over to the ice. And, we got a lot of games. And I know, DeAndre, you keep an eye on – I'm sorry, we know, Javon, you keep an eye on the NHL. Instead of going game by game with you, is there anything in the NHL that got your attention today?
Yeah, this is real quick, man. I gave out the Maple Leafs yesterday. That was also my play of the day yesterday. Okay. And can you guys still hear me?
We can still hear you,
yeah. So we were talking about the Maple Leafs yesterday. I gave it out as a free play. It was also my play of the day up on the site. Fool me once, that's cool. Fool me twice on a back-to-back, I doubt so. Let's run it back. I think the line's trying to tell you that as well. If you want to go ahead and reach for plus money and try to get some of that money back that we lost yesterday, be my guest. That's what I'm doing. Give me the Maple Leafs -1.5. That's my only play. This is a large card. We had a lot going on today, man. I didn't really look into it, you guys, but that's the way that I'm going. And I thought about that yesterday. I watched the whole game from start to finish, man. I didn't really understand the proximity between Buffalo and Toronto as it is. I didn't understand that they were so close. I should have thought about that. But yeah, man, the home crowd was fired up. There was plenty of Toronto fans in the stand. They're running it back now in Toronto this time. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and run it. Give it to me.
There you go here from Javon. All right, we got you through the hockey. Now it's time for our parlay purple segment where our captains give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They make the call here. We start with Javon.
Yeah, let's go parlay. Let's do Arkansas on the money line, Oklahoma -5.5. And let's take those Maple Leafs, run it back, -1.5.
Back there with the Maple Leafs. We move on over to DeAndre.
My first pick, I'm going to take the Pacers on the money line. Okay. We're going to take the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. Okay. And then we're going to go Vanderbilt on the money line. Three-teamer. Pacers, Blue Jays, and Vanderbilt.
There we go here from DeAndre. Tell what I like here. I like Arkansas laying the points against Auburn, and I'll take Mississippi State plus the points, and I'll take the points there with Michigan State. All right, we got you through the part of the pro segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Head into big card of action here from college football. NBA in action, Major League Baseball, a lot of sports overlap here on this big Saturday. So lots of great coverage here for you over on the site. Guys, check us out. Hit the link in the description. That'll take you right over to our website at tonys.com where we'll find our best bets and more over there. We'll see what Javon has for sale right now over at Tony's Picks for today. As we can see here with Javon put together impressive numbers here for this year over in the NFL. So what you got for sale, Javon?
Yeah, right now I have a Gridiron 3-pack. I believe those are my 3 plays from the NFL, man. I'm kind of losing track at this point, but I also have the smart side. Yeah, those are both NFL plays, man. I also have a college play out right now. I need to turn that into a pack, man. I just need to put in some work over there, man. I need to go put in some more picks and turn them into packages, man. So some work needs to be done. But right now, man, I'm kind of riding it's right in the middle, man. You know, I'm hot. Then like yesterday, I was 4-5, still turning profit, man. So we're just right in the middle, man. We're just kind of riding the high right now. I suggest you get on right now with the 3-day. That will turn you the profit, like Tony T spoke of, man. I didn't hop in this NFL and NCAA football until week 3. And if you look at the leaderboards, I'm already up there, man. I'm gaining steam. So, like I said, man, try that 3-day out. I'll carry you through college. I'll carry you through the NFL Sunday slate. And then maybe, something on Monday. I might have a play or two to build you some more bankroll. So hop on, man. Tony T at checkout, save 15%. Pair me up with another capper. Do what you got to do, man. Regardless, check out the leaderboards. If you don't believe in what I'm telling you every day, there's somebody on the leaderboards that you can trust. Regardless, here at Tony T's Picks, man, we're just trying to, turn profit here every day for you guys. So get in with somebody, build your bankroll. There's no reason we should be seeing you guys in the comment section talking about you're down 10K, you're down 5K, you're losing this, that, and the third. There's no reason for it, man. There's plenty of cappers here. Find yourself one, get in, get right, and keep it rolling, man. I'll see you guys soon. Appreciate it, man.
There you go. What you want over at Tony's Picks. Long-term scripts are the way to go, especially now with all these sports overlapping. A lot of baseball, World Series, NBA, college football, NFL, NHL, a lot of overlap. 3-day pass, get you all of Javon's plays for 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So get on board. Remember the promo code Tony T at checkout. We'll knock off that 15% off. Let's see what DeAndre has going over at Tony's Picks. DeAndre's been red hot. 1,040 units of profit for 2025. This is all based on a $100 unit wager size. So, DeAndre, what do you have for sale?
Oh yeah, man. First I want to address, man. Everybody in the comments, we got cappers on the site for the handicapping of hockey. They got Rod, they got Mr. Ron Crawford. They got a lot of guys who do hockey. It's just not our thing, our main thing. These other guys with me on the show, Mr. Javon and Mr. Tony T. But with that being said, man, I appreciate all the love and all the support from Night Moves over to here. I got my best bet today loaded up today, ready to go. Oh no, I gotta make it a package. After this, I'm gonna make it a package. But I got an NBA game in there, I got a football game in there, and we just trying to continue to print money. Pair me and Javon up. He's hot, I'm hot. 2-for-1 capper promotion deal. Use the code Tony T at checkout, 15% off. And we're gonna keep printing this money for y'all. I got 3-day, I got a 30-day, I got premiums. Whatever you're looking for, So just let's keep printing money, man. Good luck to everybody.
That's right. Get on with DeAndre over at Tony's Picks. You can see the results here from DeAndre here for the year. So get on board. Of course, the promo code Tony T at checkout will save you that 15%. Long term is the way to go. And of course, promo code Tony T.
I'm about to make a pack as soon as I get off the live show. My bad, you guys. I'm about to pair everything up now.
And on board package will be up there from DeAndre over at Tony's Picks. All right, I have a best bet on the board right now. College football, premium from baseball, 3 premiums from college football, 5 premiums from me on the board right now. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. And, of course, pair me up with your favorite capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. And, of course, Tony T is your promo code to save 15% off at checkout. All right, guys, with you here every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony T Morning Show. So make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Set notifications so you guys are with us here.
Let's go Tigers.
That's right. So you're there with us. A lot of great content on our channel, guys. If you happen to miss any of our shows, just head on over to the YouTube channel. You'll see a lot of great content right on the channel. When you land here, see the compilation videos from myself, as well as our 2-3 zone up there from NBA coverage from the guys. Of course, 45 deep dives from me in college football for today. Chris with his home run hit list. It's game 2 of the World Series, so Chris will be up with his home run hit list for today. Of course, we do have playlists for NFL, college football. Of course, Ramon with a lot of coverage today here from college football. Major League Baseball in there as well. We've got NHL. Of course, Ramon covers the NHL for us on a daily basis. So keep an eye there on NHL for you guys up there. So lots of great content there. Home run hit list is up for you guys right now, as we talked about with Chris up there, shorts series as well. So our daily coverage NHL, you'll get there from Ramon. Of course, Ramon from Night Moves. We clip the videos so you guys can have them. You guys can check them out here over on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Live tab, if you miss any live shows, there you'll find our YouTube video, our live show here for today. Night Moves, Ramon, 2:30 a.m. Eastern time. You'll see DeAndre with him as well on the Night Moves show. So check it out. And, of course, we also clip all the videos, a complete rundown from all the major sports there. You'll have Ramon and DeAndre there on Night Moves. There, 2:30 a.m. Eastern time. So you folks on the East Coast, when you wake up, you need something to check out, a full game rundown, well, check out the replay of Night Moves there for you guys. So up there, of course, full coverage today from NHL from Ramon. There, those videos have been in clips. So just go to our NHL playlist. You'll find every NHL video up there. He consistently giving you picks from NHL every day. So check it out there on our YouTube channel with Night Moves. We clip those videos, NHL coverage there. Happy Hour with Rod, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So check that one out as well. So a lot of great content over here on the Tony's YouTube channel. Guys, with that as well, we have the shorts playlist as well. So check it out here, Tony's Picks YouTube channel. And, of course, Javon, we have here on the live shows, and of course, you're working on an NBA series as well.
Oh yeah, that's correct, man. Yesterday we came out with the court report. It's solely based for NBA, right? We're just trying to turn profit across this long 82 game season. But like my system travels well across all sports, as you guys can see. And so if I have a strong play every once in a while, I'll try to toss it in there as well. I also need to do a better job at getting my videos out the night before, because I'm just now learning, man. I'm thinking I can go ahead and record this video, send it to Tony T, and he has it up in 10 minutes. Listen, man, it takes a long time for these videos to get downloaded just to YouTube. It takes a long time for the editor to do their thing. So I need to be better at that, you guys. I have it recorded, but as you see, we're already kind of late. So I just need to be better at getting those down on time. Other than that, I'll see you guys, man. It's a court report every day. Yesterday we went 1-2. But that's okay. We'll turn profit, man.
Consistency is the key there, no doubt about that. Of course, DeAndre, catch you on a few morning shows, but we can tune into you guys here in the Night Moves, late night.
Yeah, man. Y'all gonna come check me and Mr. Ramon out, like Mr. Tony T said, for the guys complaining about hockey. Y'all could go watch Mr. Ramon's breakdown of the hockey segment for today's games on the YouTube channel. Y'all press the like button. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Go check Javon out. He got the shorts. Mr. Tony T got the 45 NCAA college breakdown. So the content's out there for y'all, man. Y'all just gotta go hit that like button and go find it. So Money Making Saturday, man. Good luck to everybody. Thank you.
And Rod always has plays up on the site, man. So if you really need a winner, man, just skate on over to the site.
Use the
pay $19. That's it. $15.
$19. Come on, man. We make money for you guys, So let's just keep doing it, man. Everybody have a good day. We're gonna be back tomorrow for the NFL card.
That's right, because you always catch Rod live here Monday through Friday, 5 Eastern time with the happy hour. So he'll give you up to date on all the changes in the skaters and all that, any of the goalie changes there on the happy hour. Of course, Ron Crawford also covers hockey, so check them out on the happy hour here 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. So a lot of great content, guys. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. All right, any closing thoughts or anything you want to do before we close it out?
Good luck, everybody. Good luck to you guys. Appreciate y'all. Good luck to the chat. Let's do it. Everybody have a winning day.
You got it. All right, that'll do it for the show, guys.
Javon, go Tigers.
Hey, Brian Kelly, man. We'll see you, Brian Kelly.
I'm gonna be waiting for that one,
we'll
bro.
See you.
Waiting for that one. Boot up, everybody. Good luck, everybody.
Let's go up at Happy Valley there. All right, guys. So I'm over there in Tiger Country there at night. All right, we guys want to wait. Goodbye, guys. You guys make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony 6.